stop messing around. There's no way you would like me.
What are you saying?
Would you be able to say the same thing even after seeing this?
I didn't know what she was thinking, but Mifuyu started taking her clothes off. My name is Shuichi Kojima, and I'm a freshman in high school. I decided to confess my love to my childhood friend Mifuyu Mizuhashi after I finished my entrance exam for high school. But the days just went by without being able to do anything. I just couldn't build up the courage.
Good morning, Shuichi.
Good morning. Gosh, Mifuyu is so beautiful as always. Although we go to different high schools, we walk to the train station together every morning.
Shuichi, your tie is crooked.
Huh?
It's important to always look your best.
Thank you. She's the type of girl who can do things like this naturally. She's a reliable person. I want to confess my love today if possible. But I wonder what Mifuyu thinks about me.
Hey, Shuichi.
Hmm?
You're making a weird face, but what's wrong? Is something bothering you?
No, nothing's wrong.
If something's on your mind, I'm always here to help you out.
Thank you, Mifuyu. You're really reliable. To me, Mifuyu is like an angel. She's beautiful, nice. How wonderful would it be if she became my girlfriend?
What? Why are you saying that all of a sudden? Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Don't worry.
Really? Okay then. Hey, Shuichi. Are you free this Sunday?
Me? Yeah, I'm open.
Would you like to go watch a movie with me? The new popular romance film. I wanted to go watch it with you like usual.
Sounds great. I wanted to watch it too, actually. Let's go together. Mifuyu and I both enjoyed watching movies, and we often shared that hobby of ours with each other. I loved watching movies with her and sharing our thoughts about it afterwards. Okay, then it's decided. Let's go at 10.
Okay. I'm so excited. We couldn't go while we were studying for high school entrance exams, so it's been way too long.
By the way, Mifuyu, you always invite me to the movies, but don't you go with other people?
I enjoy it most with you, Shuichi.
These kinds of comments from Mifuyu always make me happy. Can it be that she likes me too? I haven't heard any rumors about her and other guys. Then maybe I have a shot if I tell her I like her right now. Hey, Mifuyu, there's something I want to tell you.
What's that?
This is my big chance. All these feelings I had for her, I'll confess them right now. I like you, Mifuyu. You've been a precious childhood friend of mine, but now, I want you to be my girlfriend. I was finally able to say it. I've never done this before. My fingers were crossed.
Stop messing with me. There's no way you like me.
Huh? However, Mifuyu seemed angry. Why would you say that?
You know about my body, right?
Your body?
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. Can you say the same thing even after you see this?
Before I knew it, Mifuyu started taking off her shirt. Wait, what are you doing? I turned my blushing face away and tried not to look.
Do you expect the girl to take her clothes off herself? You take my shirt off, Shuichi.
Huh? I'm allowed to do that?
Hurry!
Okay. Unable to grasp the situation, I started to lift her shirt up. That was when I understood what Mifuyu meant. On her stomach was a large burn scar.
Now you know. It's disgusting, right? Aren't you disappointed? There's no way anyone would love a girl with a huge scar like this.
What are you saying? Even if you have a scar on your body, you're you. I would never think differently of you because of something like that.
You're lying. I know you actually think it's disgusting. In middle school, girls wouldn't talk to me saying I'm an introvert. In high school, people started saying mean things to my face.
I didn't know that. To think Mifuyu has been going through such difficult times. I'm not like them. I've been with you since we were young, and I know all the wonderful things about you. I won't forgive anyone who talks bad about you, Mifuyu.
You only say that right now. I know you'll start talking bad about my body sooner or later.
Mifuyu's face fell dark. It seems Mifuyu's burnt scar on her stomach has traumatized her. Okay, you don't have to give me an answer right away. But I'm not giving up, Mifuyu.
Whatever.
My words may not reach her right now, but she never said she didn't like me. If Mifuyu overcomes her trauma, there might be a chance for me. There has to be. After that, we did have a moment of awkwardness, but things slowly went back to normal. Although we realized that going to the movies on the weekend together was kind of like a date, we decided to keep our promise and go together. It's been so long since I came to a movie theater. I mean, it's been a year since I last went.
That's true. We used to go a lot, but it's our first time since we entered high school, isn't it?
You've always loved romance films. You used to say that you wanted to have a relationship like that in the movies.
You like romance films too, right, Shuichi?
Yep. I came to like romance movies because of Mafuyu. I wanted to like what she liked. That's how I started getting into the same things as her.
Apparently, this is a heart-touching love story. I might cry.
You do really get into these kinds of movies. Remember, there's always a shoulder to cry on.
I'm fine. I have my handkerchief. And movies aren't supposed to be watched while crying on someone's shoulder. I would like to do that in a different situation. So I'll save it for later then.
I don't know if it was because she was excited about the movie, but she started telling jokes. I was just glad that things weren't awkward with her anymore. At the climax of the movie, I heard Mafuyu sniffling and realized she was crying. You're so emotional, Mafuyu. As the movie reached the end, there was a scene where the protagonist kissed his lover. During that scene, Mafuyu held my hand. Her habit of holding my hand during these kinds of scenes hasn't changed, huh? After all, Mafuyu is Mafuyu. I lightly wrapped my fingers around her hand as well.
I'm glad that at the end, the main character's childhood friend found her true love too.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get together with the girlfriend he made in high school. But that girlfriend pulled back from the relationship when she realized his true feelings. Her tears almost made me cry too. We were discussing our thoughts about the movie in a diner. This was what we always did after we watched a movie together.
I cried during that scene. To think that the girl thought about her childhood friend's happiness instead of her own and gave him a push. When the boyfriend left, she fell onto the floor bawling. Must have been a hard decision for her. But at the end, he went back to his childhood friend, and I'm so glad that her devotion to him was rewarded.
Yeah, he was kind of a dull guy, but he realized at the end who really was supporting him through everything. Our exchange of thoughts continued for a while. Why is it raining all of a sudden?
It was so sunny just a minute ago.
There was a sudden downpour, so we had to run home in the rain. Okay then, Mafuyu, don't catch a cold.
You too, Shuichi.
After I left Mafuyu, I quickly ran into my house and closed the door. It was such a wonderful time with Mafuyu until the rain ruined it all. Geez, I'm drenched. I hope Mafuyu didn't catch a cold. When I took off my shirt and squeezed, so much water poured out. Just when I was about to take a shower, I heard the doorbell ring. Who is it? In this rain? I put my wet shirt back on and went to open the door. Mafuyu, what's wrong?
I left the house without my keys. I thought Mom would be back home, but it seems she went out. I can't get into my house, so can I stay at your place until the rain stops?
Yeah, I don't mind. I went and got a towel for Mafuyu. Mafuyu, if you stay like that, you'll catch a cold. Go take a shower.
You take a shower first. I'll take one after you.
I can't let you catch a cold. I said I'll do whatever it takes to protect you. So just go ahead and take it first.
Way to be dramatic about it. But it's very much like you, Shuichi. Okay then, I'll go take a shower first.
Still, what can I do to help Mafuyu overcome her trauma? I meant today to be a movie date, but it seems Mafuyu didn't think of it like that. I was troubled that I couldn't make our relationship progress at all.
Ah!
What? I reacted to Mafuyu's scream and rushed into the shower room to see what happened. What's wrong, Mafuyu?
Only cold water comes out of the shower.
What? There stood Mafuyu wrapped in a bath towel and shivering. When I checked what was wrong, I realized that the plug for the water heater was unplugged. I think this should fix that.
Thank you, Shuichi.
I couldn't help but stare for a while at Mafuyu in her bath towel.
The problem's fixed, so get out!
I took the courage to touch Mafuyu's burn scar over her towel.
What the hell are you doing? You creep!
Mafuyu smacked me right in the cheek. But we used to take showers together, right?
That's when we were kids! How old do you think we are? How dare you stare at a girl during her shower and go even further to touch her body? You'd be arrested if it weren't you, you know.
My feelings for you haven't changed since we were kids. I've always loved you. You've always been my angel. Even if you have a burnt scar on your body, I love you no matter what.
You must be crazy to confess your love to me in this situation.
Even if you hate me, Mifuyu, I'll love you no matter what. I'll protect you with all I've got. Forever.
Okay, I understand your feelings, Shuichi. Just get out for now.
Crap. I screwed up big time. I couldn't hold back my feelings and I just confessed my love for Mifuyu in the middle of her shower. I bet she hates me now. Just when I was about to leave the shower room depressed, Mifuyu hugged me from behind.
I love you too, Shuichi. But because I have a scar on my stomach, I was afraid you were going to hate me. After barging in on my shower like that, you better take responsibility for this, Shuichi.
Yes, of course, Mifuyu. She accepted my feelings. I was so happy I was grinning from ear to ear. Then, shall we take a shower together?
Hey, don't get ahead of yourself, Shuichi. Get out!
Mifuyu kicked me out of the shower room. After Mifuyu got out, I took a shower too. Then we sat together on the couch.
I didn't think you'd do something that bold just to confess your love to me. If it weren't me, you'd be sent straight to jail, you know.
I'm really sorry. I just couldn't keep my feelings in anymore.
I was so embarrassed. You're skipping a few steps. Please don't do that anymore.
Mifuyu gently touched my cheek and positioned herself for me to kiss her. I didn't think twice about it and kissed her right away.
Now we're officially a thing.
Mifuyu smiled shyly. I'm so thrilled that my childhood one-sided love bore fruit. When you smacked me in the cheek, I thought it was over.
I couldn't help that. What did you expect, doing something like that all of a sudden?
It's not like I was trying to get onto you or anything. I just wanted you to understand that your scar was no big deal to me.
You said after that you wanted to take a shower with me.
That's because I was happy you accepted me. I'm sorry, but it's no lie. I love you, Mifuyu.
Gosh, you have the weirdest timing. I was actually really happy that you told me you loved me. I love you too, Shuichi. But don't do anything weird, okay? I believe in you.
Mifuyu hugged me tight. Although I did something extreme in the shower room that day, I hugged Mifuyu back and swore to my heart to never do anything to hurt her.
Why is it so windy?
Light blue and the leopard print. It shows what kind of person you are.
Hey, that guy was looking at our panties. Hey, you nerd! What do you think you're doing?
If you don't want that to happen, why don't you make your skirts longer?
Sugano, you saw it, right? And I mean completely.
Huh. What's all this fuss about a pair of panties?
Why can't you simply admit that you saw it? Now, you're being a little too harsh on him. But it's the truth! By the way, Rinka, aren't you always standing up for him? I'm not standing up for him. If it's Sugano, he probably would have looked away anyway.
I actually saw pretty much everything. Why does Nambu-san have so much trust in me?
Rinka! Why don't you quit standing up for him and give him the beating with your karate skills? Yeah, no perverts in class. I've been telling you girls, I'm not practicing karate just so I could beat up people.
I didn't know Nambu-san is learning karate.
This conversation is over with. Oh, I've still got something to talk about with you, so come follow me later.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be good. During lunch break,
So, for real now, did you see it?
I knew this would happen.
How about it? Did you see those two's panties?
How am I supposed to answer? I don't want to lie to her, but I also don't want to take the beating.
Hurry up and answer me! If you be honest and tell me what you saw, I'll forgive you.
Okay, she's definitely thinking I saw them, so I shouldn't lie. The wind blew, the skirts went up, and I saw a bright sky and a leopard. That's just it.
Huh? The sky? Leopard? Those are the panties they had on today. Hey, why are you trying to get away from me?
She realized. I don't like prospective gyarus like you.
Come on now. You could have just told us the truth before.
But that would have caused more trouble, and I should have the right to remain silent.
It's because you always look so grumpy and you're so quiet that everyone calls you a nerd.
That can't be helped.
But you admit that you were watching, right?
I wasn't watching. It happened to come into my eyes.
I'm not here to debate those terminologies.
And why has Nambu-san been angry all this time? She's got nothing to do with this.
Anyway, I think you should stop being so quiet all the time.
None of your business is what I would like to say, but I think Nambu-san is actually caring about me.
Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut, so let me ask you one question. Which do you prefer, Eriko's or Lisa's?
Huh?
Hurry up and answer me!
So those are their names, Eriko and Lisa. But I can't tell which of them is which.
Are you listening?
The brown-haired girl had the simple light blue, and the side ponytail girl had the leopard. But that's not the problem. Why do you want to know which one I preferred?
But because I know that guys have different tastes. So just as reference purposes, you know?
Reference for what?
You know, I don't want to be wearing ones that guys think are too childish.
Aren't you embarrassed about asking what kind of panties your friends were wearing?
Oh, of course I am! It's fine, I'm leaving!
What did she want from me? Next day. After all, what were all of those questions about yesterday? Huh? Our eyes met during class. Or was she staring at me?
Hey, Sugano, are you listening to me? Try and solve the next problem.
She's looking at me again. Why does she keep looking at me over and over? I don't get it. What do those eyes mean?
Sugano! If you keep ignoring me, your teacher's going to start crying.
Lunchtime.
Hey, Sugano, why did you keep looking at me during class?
Well, you were kind of on my mind.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
There's no deep meaning to it. I was just wondering why she was asking me those questions yesterday.
Does that mean you...
She'll probably get mad if I honestly say so. Weren't you also looking at me because I was on your mind?
No! You're just being overly self-conscious. I just felt a perverted glance, that's why.
I wasn't thinking anything like that. She, in fact, was the one who was asking me perverted questions yesterday. I was just wondering what you were thinking.
As I said...
Why is Nambu-san fidgeting? By the way, the answer for yesterday's question is...
Huh? Which question are you thinking about?
I don't have any preference, as long as the top and bottom are matched.
Top and bottom. Are you talking about underwear?
I came to this conclusion after thinking about it all night.
Why would you take such a question so seriously?
Why is she angry? She's the one who asked the question. Next day, I really didn't get why she was mad yesterday, but she seems to be in a good mood today.
By the way, Rinka, you're already wearing that new underwear you got yesterday. Your underwear's usually not aligned, but today they were. Why did you suddenly want to go and get new underwear yesterday? What's going on? Do you have a crush on someone? No, that's not it. It's just a coincidence. So you got one of those sexy ones and it was just a coincidence? Aren't those your lucky underwear? It's important who you're gonna show them to, though. Definitely can't be a guy like that introvert is. True, Sugino doesn't have a chance.
Why are they suddenly being so annoying?
So, how did you feel when you saw our panties the other day? Did you get aroused? If you begged me, I could show it to you again. No, you can't. Just stop annoying Sugano. He obviously isn't liking it. Here we go again. Rinka, you're being overly protective with him. Yeah, you always get angry when it's got something to do with this nerd. No, that isn't it. It's just that I feel bad for annoying people who aren't involved. Could it be that you got new underwear for Sugano? No way!
Of course not. Why would Nambu-san be showing me her underwear? But Nambu-san seems to be in trouble. She told me the day before yesterday, so I guess I'll tell these girls. That's just totally bothersome.
Huh?
I have no interest whatsoever in Nambu-san.
Nerd, isn't that a little too harsh? Rinka, sorry for playing around so... Sugano, come on over here.
Why am I the one getting called outside?
What do you mean you're not interested in me?
I just told them facts. Now they won't have any misunderstanding, right?
I don't like the way you're talking. I've got the cutest ones I ever got.
Who cares? Did you actually want me to be interested in you?
Why, always like that. You never understand people's feelings, do you?
That's because I'm not interested. It's just a waste of time understanding what people think.
I got it already, and I'm gonna beat some character into you!
Nambu-san, why do you keep coming at me like that? There has to be some reason.
Shut up, you doll guy! Take this!
A flying knee kick out of nowhere? It's high and sharp. However, I see it!
Huh? You saw? Oh no!
She lost her balance in the air. Careful!
Ouch!
Are you alright?
Yeah, you saved me.
You could have injured yourself if you fell onto the ground like that. Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry for losing my mind. Actually, that wasn't the first time someone avoided that kick. It's a killer technique from our dojo.
And you tried it on an amateur like me? Because you were so aggressive, I was able to see it coming, but...
So, you said you saw it. But did you really see it?
Yes, just for a split second though.
Oh, he stole my panties.
That was a dangerous kick.
Well, if you saw it, it can't be helped. In that case, are you free this weekend?
Huh?
Hello, I'm Rinka's father. And who are you coming to my dojo?
Why did this happen? I didn't know that her father had a dojo.
Dad, he's Sugano. I told you about him yesterday.
What? This skinny little guy was able to see it?
Was it such a big problem that I was able to see that kick coming? Well, more like I saw through it.
What? Not only did you see it, but you saw through it?
I'm sorry, I guess?
So, Dad, according to our family traditions...
Huh, but I'm not going to admit such a weak-looking guy.
What's all this family tradition thing? And admitting what?
Following our family tradition, when a person from the opposite sex sees it, we have to marry this person.
In other words, you have won over Rinka. Now you have to become a member of our family and inherit this dojo.
What? Just by seeing through her flying knee kick, I have to marry her and have to inherit the dojo? What on earth are these people talking about?
Anyways, you won over my daughter. Now you got to take responsibilities for your own actions.
Won her over? But all I did was hold her tight while she was on top of me.
I don't want to be listening to those details, you scumbag. By the way, Rinka, I didn't know you guys have already gone that far.
I lost it before he did, so he isn't the one to blame.
Why are you standing up for this guy? Are you actually into him?
Yes, Dad, this is for real. Sugano, please officially become my partner with marriage in mind.
I refuse.
Huh? Why did you refuse?
Officially becoming her fighting partner? She wants an official fight with me? Of course I won't stand a chance when she's being serious. And I don't have any intentions on marrying her or inheriting the dojo. So why would I not refuse?
Why? Ever since the day of the entrance ceremony, I have always...
She wanted to fight me for such a long time? That's why she kept talking to me? What a scary woman. It seems like you two have the wrong idea. But I'm not the type of guy who can inherit this dojo. That was just pure coincidence.
What? Are you trying to embarrass her after all of this?
No. I'm saying that you can call it my defeat.
If you admit your defeat, I'm not going to let you marry my daughter, nor am I letting you inherit the dojo, okay?
Of course.
You be quiet, Dad!
Sorry.
He looks really strict, but he seems to be listening to what his daughter tells him to do. Next day... yesterday, I almost ran away to my home after that.
Hey, Sugano.
Yes?
Sorry about all that trouble yesterday. I thought it through and realized that your feelings also have to be respected.
Thank you for understanding. Great. Now I don't have to be her fighting partner anymore.
So, here you go.
Huh? What is this?
What is it? Of course. I made a bento lunch for you.
Huh? Why?
If you say you don't want to be my partner, I've decided I'm going to work hard until you say yes.
Why does she want me to be her fighting partner so badly? She really wants me to marry her and inherit the dojo, does she?
Oh, Rinka! So you actually are into this nerd, making him a bento? By the way, are you two already partners?
No, not yet.
Oh, really? But you two seem like such a good match.
I just can't handle this. I already told you that I'm not going to be your partner, and it's fine if I lost.
Nor can I just give up like that. Oh, is it one of those the more you fight, the closer you get kind of situations?
How would you give up on me?
There's only one way to make me give up.
And how can I do that? A few days later, at the dojo,
Aren't you starting to feel you'd actually like to inherit this place?
no, you said you would give up if I win against you, so this is the only way out.
Not only will I give up, I'll listen to anything you want me to do, even if it's a little lewd. Well, that's all if you can win against me.
Rinka's been concentrated more than ever, and that weakling doesn't seem to be half bad. However,
After all, we decided we're going to fight it out 3 months later. As long as I win, I don't have to worry about the marriage or the dojo.
If I win in our fights, I can date him and even create a path for him to marry me.
I definitely cannot lose.
I'm going to come out on top.
it seems like these two have some misunderstanding, but I guess that's that.
This happened when I was alone with the cool girl on the top of the roof during lunchtime.
Hey, can you do the thing?
Oh, okay.
Sitting like this makes me feel safe. I really like it.
Really? I'm glad you like it. This position is a little uncomfortable for me, though. My name is Ryato Oyamada, a sophomore in high school. I'm a typical nerd. My only noticeable feature is my height. And the number one cool girl, Aya Ayano, sits right behind me for some reason.
Hey, Ryuto, can you sit up straight? I can't nap if you don't block the teacher's view.
Really? But I was trying to give you a better view of the board. I try to avoid Aya as much as possible. She gets a little bit too close to me, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. For example...
Hey, Ryuto, I need some shade for my selfie. Can you stand, there for me?
What?
This is your chance to use your height to help someone. Oh, and don't slouch.
Okay. I don't get her. Maybe she's just using me for my height? Aya spends most of her break with the other cool girls.
So my college boyfriend's thing is like this big. It's not gonna fit. Plus it makes thudding noises. Your boyfriend just got it, didn't he? I bet you can't deal with it when he gets behind you. Hey, Aya, if you're gonna ride, wouldn't you rather ride one that's big? I'm fine if it's small. I mean, Daddy's is the perfect size for me.
Ugh, why are they talking like that? They're just talking about cars. Why are they avoiding using the word car?
Oh yeah, Aya, you just updated your Insta, didn't you? Why don't you ever show your boyfriend's face? I like keeping it a secret. He's a student here, right? Who is it? Is he a senior? It's a secret.
Does she have a boyfriend? It would be weird if a hot girl like that didn't have a boyfriend, I guess. Those girls are so loud at school. I never get to relax. But I can finally relax when I pick up my sister. Yuka! Did you wait long?
Ryuto!
Were you a good girl today?
Yeah, I was. Guess what I did today?
All my fatigue melts away when I pick her up. She may be a girl, but she's nothing like those cool girls.
Oh yeah, I'm boyfriend-girlfriend with Takashi now.
What? Boyfriend, girlfriend?
We're lovey-dovey.
Oh, wow! That's great! Even little kids like them are dating. And here I am, single as ever. My little sister has a boyfriend. I'm in shock, but I'm sure it's nothing serious.
You should get a girlfriend too.
I will, eventually.
Don't you like anybody?
As soon as Yuka said that, I thought of Aya Ayano. She makes me feel a little uncomfortable, and she has a boyfriend, but she is very cute. I'm just a nerd.
What's wrong? What's just a nerd?
And the next day...
Ryuta, it's PE, but I forgot my gym clothes. Can you lend me your gym shirt?
Why do you want to borrow mine?
The guys have health class right now, right? I'll wash it and give it back to you. Hurry up.
Really? I reluctantly lent her my gym shirt.
Wow, it's so big.
Aya wearing gym clothes that were too big on her was kinda cute. Yeah, I'm a 3XL, so should we ask someone else?
No, I'm fine with this.
Aya blushing was such a cute sight. Her boyfriend is such a lucky guy. The next day.
Ryuto, here you go.
Oh, thanks. She didn't say much, but there was a thank you note and candy in the bag. I know she's a good person on the inside. A few days later, the weather was nice, so I went up to the rooftop and had lunch there. And while I was enjoying the sunlight...
Ryuto? What are you doing here?
Aya? Why are you here?
Why? I came here to chill, and you're in my spot.
Oh, sorry. I'll get out of your way.
Hey, that's okay. Actually, don't move at all. Excuse me.
Whoa! Wait, what? Aya suddenly sat down right in front of me.
I need a back rest, so wake me up when the bell rings, okay? I'm gonna take a nap.
What? Aya leaned into me and fell asleep right there. A little while later. She really fell asleep. It was an awkward situation, but I don't know what to do. What if her boyfriend finds out? Oh, I can't let anyone see us like this. Aside from my worries, a faint hint of citrus tickled my nose. It must be her shampoo. What's happening? This is really awkward. Next thing I knew, I saw Aya started falling towards her left. Whoa there. I accidentally hugged her to keep her from falling, but isn't this really weird? How did I end up holding her so close to me? But I can't let her fall. Oh, what should I do? I need to wake her up, but how am I going to explain the situation to her? As I worried about what Aya will say to me when she wakes up, the bell rang.
Uh-oh, that's the end of lunch. Come on, we need to get back to class.
Right.
Come on, Ryuto, hurry up and stand up.
She offered her hand to me. I couldn't help but feel a little awkward taking her hand. Taking Yuka's hand doesn't bother me, so why does taking her hand make me nervous? Ugh. Swallowing my anxiety, I slowly took her hand. Then...
Oops!
Oh no! Sorry about that. I was too heavy for Aya to pull up. Instead, she fell on top of me, and we ended up in a posture like we were hugging. Are you okay? If we don't go now, we'll be late.
Yeah, I know, but can we stay like this for a little bit?
We stayed like that for 5 minutes. We both ended up being late for class, but I couldn't explain why I was late to the teacher.
Huh? Why do you smell like a lady, Ryuto?
What? What are you talking about? You're wrong, Yuka. Where did you learn that phrase from anyway?
When Mommy smelled Daddy's jacket, she said that, and Daddy said the same thing you just said.
I shouldn't have asked. That stupid-ass Dad. I sat in my room, and I tried to process what happened today. Why would she do something like that when I'm not even her boyfriend? Ugh. What is she thinking?
What's happening to your brother?
That's what's called the pain to be in love, Mommy.
When I finally calmed myself down, I decided to stay away from Aya from now on. Doesn't hugging her like this bother her? Or is she too cool to let this bother her? And the next day?
Ryuto, lend me your gym clothes again.
Sorry, I, didn't bring it today.
I might need a back rest again today.
I'm still not done with my homework for the next class, so I need to work on that. I kept making excuses and stayed away from Aya. But contrary to my efforts, my head was full of thoughts about Aya. It got to the point where I couldn't sleep because I was thinking about her so much. Then, one day, my lack of sleep finally got to me, and I fainted during class.
Ryuto! Oh my gosh, what happened? Are you okay?
I woke up in a bed at the nurse's office.
Are you awake?
It looks like you fainted from a lack of sleep.
Oh, I see. Thank you very much.
Young people still need to sleep, you know. Go on and sleep for a little bit longer.
After the school nurse left the room, I laid in bed and thought about Aya. Why does she try and spend time with a guy like me? It's so weird. As I tried to figure out why, I pulled out my phone. She does have Instagram. I wonder what her boyfriend looks like. I think her username was something like Aya. Found it. Wow, so many followers. I guess it makes sense for a girl with looks like that.
A selfie with my boyfriend. He's a shy boy, so I need to hide his face.
As I looked through her Instagram pictures, I noticed something. Huh? Why does this guy seem so familiar?
I tried on his gym shirt. It's so big.
Wow, she's cute. Wait! That's my gym shirt! Her Instagram was full of pictures with me in it. But why? Suddenly, the door opened and Aya came in.
Ryuto, are you feeling better?
I put my phone away and pretended to be asleep.
You're asleep, right?
What the heck? Why is she smelling me? Aya started to smell me around the neck area. I can feel her breath tickling my neck.
Ryuto smells so nice.
She has a smelling fetish?
I haven't had enough time with Ryuto lately. I can't hold myself back anymore.
It's super embarrassing for the one being smelled, you know? Thankfully, I didn't realize I was awake, but her actions gradually escalated. Until finally...
You're asleep, right? Just a little bit.
My ear! She started nibbling on my ear! I felt goosebumps all over my body, but I kept myself still. Then, she said the most shocking thing.
You know, I really like you, Ryuto.
What? Aya likes me?
But you probably hate me. I'm such a liar around you. But I keep acting like you're my boyfriend to show off. I'm sorry, Ryuto.
As Aya confessed quietly, she put her head on top of my stomach.
Hey, Ryuto, what do you think about me?
Oh, what am I supposed to do here? Aya kept her head on top of my stomach for a while. 5 minutes later, the nurse came back, but Aya kept her head on top of my stomach.
I've been a nurse for too long to be tricked, you know. I can tell when someone is faking their sleep.
I'm sorry about that.
You guys are so young. I love it. Ms. Ayano came to check up on you, huh?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
You know, she was the one to come get me after you fainted. She was so worried about you.
I wonder what she would say if I told her I was here to smell me and bite my ear. I bet she would freak out.
So, are you guys dating?
No, we're not. I could have just said that and ended it there, but Aya's my girlfriend. I mean, I hope she will be, or something like that.
So that means you like her, right?
Yes, I do. But she's so out of my league. Even if I ask her out, I bet she'll just say no.
You never know. Why don't you ask her when she wakes up?
I found out later. Aya was actually awake, and she was listening to me the whole time. She missed her chance to wake up and accidentally heard my confession.
Why would you say that you like me right now? Oh, this was such a stupid idea. Why am I so stupid?
After that, I became so ashamed of myself for avoiding Aya, even though she had feelings for me the whole time. But if we both feel that way, then maybe one day...
Hey, Ryuto, when I sit like this with you, I feel happy.
Me too. I mean, never mind. Maybe we need a little bit more time to begin a relationship, but I know we're getting closer. One step at a time.
I came here to be your wife.
Why are you here, Niyama-san?
Like I said, I'm here to become your wife.
A pretty girl admired by everyone in class came over to my house one day. I'm Yusuke Maeda, a senior in high school. What? Is this some kind of prank?
Of course not.
I'm a nerd who's never had a girlfriend in my whole life. But I have a wife. Chihiro Niyama. A girl in my class who's beautiful, capable, and smart? She was way out of my league. I used to think that she lived in a totally different world than me. But now we live together in the same apartment. Hey Yusuke, you look gloomy as usual. Wow, Ikateru. This is Teruyuki Ikeda, also known as Ikateru. Ikateru means dope in Japanese, by the way. He's the most handsome guy in our grade, and it's almost annoying how popular he is. He makes fun of nerds like me, but he plays nice in front of girls. The guys don't like him much, but I guess he doesn't care as long as girls like him. What's wrong, geek? You're blushing, looking at Chihiro-chan. No, I wasn't looking at her. Well, there's no harm in looking at her. But maybe she doesn't want to be stared at by a nerd like you know? Noted. How would Ikateru react if I told him that we're living together? Of course, it's our secret, so I'd never do that.
What are you two talking about?
Well, he was staring at you, so I warned him not to.
Really? I don't mind though. Ikeda-kun, please don't make fun of Yusuke-kun, okay?
Ikateru listens to Chihiro because he likes her. I would never. Ikateru has been hitting on Chihiro for a while. He wants her as one of his collections. He's been hitting on her since we were freshmen, but she's shown no interest in him. Hey, what are you laughing at? Oh, nothing. I go to a coffee shop after school where I work part-time. I receive enough money for us to live for my parents, but it's nice to have a little extra. Hey, Yusuke, clean table 3, pay attention! Sorry, right away, sir. I never imagined working before Chihiro came to my house. I used to do whatever I wanted to do with the money that my parents sent me. I kind of miss those easy days. When I got back from my part-time job, I smelled something nice at the entrance.
Hi, Yusuke.
I'm home, Chihiro. It smells nice. What's for dinner tonight?
Hey, you're already talking about dinner? There's something you have to do first, right?
Oh, sorry. I was so hungry that it slipped my mind. Here, we hug each other when we come home. It took a while for me to get used to it, but I can do it now without getting embarrassed. My heart still races when I hug her, though. Do you want to know why a nerd like me is living with a popular girl like Chihiro? It all started 3 months ago. Why are you here, Niyama-san?
I told you that I'm here to become your wife.
What? Is this some kind of prank?
No, it's not.
I called my parents up immediately and... my wife is here.
Oh, you're talking about Chi-chan?
Chi-chan?
Don't you remember? She's the girl you used to like when you were in kindergarten.
Chi-chan. Chi-chan. Chi-chan? I remembered my kindergarten days. There really was a girl who I used to play with all the time. I only remember her as Chi-chan. So, Chi-chan is Chihiro Niyama?
Her parents and us made a promise that you two will get married when you get older. She's your fiancé.
What the hell? This is all so sudden, though. I can't do this.
Why not? I saw her picture and Chi-chan was so pretty, and I heard that she's really good at housework as well.
I don't mean it like that. We're still in high school. I've never even had a girlfriend, and she suddenly shows up saying she's here to be my wife?
Her parents are on board too, though. It's rude to reject her, so why don't you live with her for a while?
What the hell? You two live with me, though.
Oh, didn't I tell you? Your dad and I are in Hokkaido right now. We're staying here, so the house is all yours.
What? And that is how I started living with the prettiest girl in our school. Did you know that we were engaged?
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I'm a bit angry for not remembering me, though. I've been right here all this time.
I'm sorry. I just never thought that Chi-chan from kindergarten was in my class and that you grew up to be this pretty.
Pretty?
Oh, sorry. That just slipped. After that, I asked her why she didn't tell me earlier that she was my fiancé.
I wanted the guy I loved to notice me.
Love? Thinking back on my high school days, I remembered some things. When I ran for librarian, she became one as well, and she often spoke to me, even though I was a nerd. The other guys were jealous about it, but Chihiro had just been trying to get me to notice. But I was too naive to notice her feelings.
I'm sorry. I know it's out of the blue.
No, I'm flattered. I'm sorry.
Really? Then I can live with you?
Yeah, if you want to, Niyama-san.
Call me Chihiro. And as I was saying...
Chihiro hugged me, saying that she was here to become my wife. And we started living together. Chihiro is very thoughtful, doing all kinds of things for me. And she's really enthusiastic.
I'll wash your back. I'll sleep by your side. Good morning, kiss. Mwah!
Sometimes I don't know how to handle her, but I was enjoying my life with Chihiro. But something suddenly happened 3 months after we started living together.
Did you hear? Chihiro Niyama's living with a guy.
I heard it's that nerd. Yeah, a rumor started spreading that we were living together. Hey, Yusuke. Are you living with Chihiro-chan? No way. Look at who you're talking to. Yeah, good point. A lonely nerd like you could never go out with Chihiro-chan, right? Exactly. But I have your picture. I happened to be near your house and saw you two walking together. So you took this picture? Hey, I can hand this over to you, but I still have the data. If Chihiro-chan agrees to go out with me, I won't show this to anyone. What are you gonna do? No way! Alright, if you say so. Don't say I didn't warn you. Adios. But still, this could go bad if the school finds out. Chihiro, you should go back to your parents' place today.
No, I want to be with you.
But everyone at school will know about us.
I don't care. I don't want us to be apart, ever.
Chihiro is more stubborn than I thought. She must have been hung up on the fact that she had to move just before we entered elementary school. She didn't want us to be apart again when we finally got together after all these years in high school. Then what should we do? We could get expelled from school if it comes out. Even if our parents agree to us living together, it would not be accepted. Then there's only one thing I can do. Then, Chihiro, can you hear me out? It's a suggestion. No, it's more like my determination.
What? Your determination?
2 days after that, Chihiro and I were called to the principal's office. When we entered the room, the principal and Iketeru were there. So it was true that the principal was his uncle. He must have told him that we were living together. His smirk told me what was about to happen. I took Chihiro's hand and took a step forward. See, they're going out, and they're living together. This isn't good, right? Iketeru laughed and showed the picture to the principal. Is this true? Yes. Chihiro and I live together. Chihiro squeezed my hand nervously. I smiled at her to reassure her. Haha, they admitted. High school students living together? That's unbelievable. Then the principal said, how stupid. Huh? Stupid? Uncle, high school students are living together. So what, Ikeda-kun? Huh? It's natural that Iketeru reacted that way. Living together is not accepted if we are just normal high school students. They're husband and wife, so it's natural for them to live together, isn't it? What? Husband and wife? Yes, we're husband and wife. We went to the city hall yesterday and turned in our certification of marriage. It was accepted as it was under consent of both our parents. So we became an official couple. We reported it to school as well. So, you're already... We are a couple without question. Right, Chihiro?
Yes, and we love each other.
This is unbelievable! You're the one who's unbelievably stupid. By the way, this is definitely a sneak photo, isn't it? That's the only problem here. What? The principal winked at us when Iketeru wasn't looking. I'm so glad that he was so understanding. The fact that we got married spread to the whole school, but nothing happened. There was some mocking and jealousy, but because Chihiro was well liked by everyone, I didn't experience anything bad.
Why are you smirking?
Well, everyone now knows about us, you know?
Yeah?
Well, it's not that bad to be an official couple and everyone getting jealous of us. Oh, I have something for you. Here.
What is this?
I gave her a wedding ring. I wanted to give her something to express my feelings for her, even though we were already married. I've been working part-time for 3 months for this. It's not an expensive ring, but it's worth 3 months of my salary. Let me be the one to ask you this time. Will you marry me?
I'm so happy. I would love to. I love you, Yusuke-kun.
I promised myself to be by her side forever as I tightly held her in my arms.
When I was walking through the park this morning, I saw a person who seemed like a soldier that had just returned from war, wearing worn-out clothes. The cute face makes me think it's a girl. Are you alright?
I'm at my limits.
What happened?
Help, please.
Hey, you're gonna fall! Well, I can't just leave her here, can I? I piggybacked her and took her home.
This is so good!
You must have been starving. Don't eat too quickly, otherwise you'll choke on the food.
Okay, it's just that I haven't had a meal in a long time.
So why were you out there in the park?
Well, my parents died in an accident. They weren't exactly friendly with their relatives. One relative did take me in, but in the end I was kicked out, and so I ended up living in parks.
That must be rough. I can't believe those people. Kicking out a girl like you?
I'm a boy.
What? A boy? But you have such a cute face.
People tell me I look like a girl all the time. I'm not manly at all.
What's your name?
I forgot to mention, I'm Chihiro Ohashi.
Chihiro. It could be a boy's name or a girl's name. Maybe he's one of those Tom girls.
Morning. What is this filthy thing?
Don't be so rude, sis.
He's right, that's not a nice thing to say. I see. So Ayato, being the super nice loving person he is, brought you here then.
Sorry.
Hey!
But you are filthy, so you should take a shower. If that's okay with you, Mom. I don't mind. You heard that, Ayato. Bring down some of your clothes for him.
But I only have clothes for men.
Well, that would be perfect since he's a boy. Go on now. Chihiro, the bathroom's over here.
If my sister says so, then I guess he is a boy. My sister has always been using me like a slave. She has always been the boss and I can never disagree. Hey, you really think he's a boy?
Ayato, you should know that people have their own secrets.
She took the clothes I had and headed to the bathroom. If he's a boy, wouldn't it be better for me to take the clothes? She didn't really answer my question and managed to escape. Huh?
Thank you for lending me the bath and clothes.
What is the meaning of this? The 2 lumps on her body? Calm down, calm down. He's a boy. He's a boy. It's probably just a towel or something. So, where are you gonna go now?
I don't really know. I'll try several perks and see if there are any I can stay at.
You're gonna become homeless again. I want to stop him from going. But the idea of living together with this girl-like human being makes me feel guilty or something.
If you don't have anywhere to go, you should stay. But you have to listen to whatever I say. I'll take the responsibility. Is that all right, Mom? Why not? It does feel bad to make you leave. Why don't you stay with us?
What? Really?
No one asked for your opinion. What do you think, Chihiro?
That sounds wonderful. I'll do anything you ask.
You shouldn't say that, Chihiro.
Shut up.
My sister shouting at me made me freeze. I knew what this was. It is a deal with the devil. I can easily imagine what she will force you to do when she has power.
Chihiro, can you come to my room? Ayato, you too.
Yeah, sure.
Chihiro, not knowing what will happen, answered with glee. I, on the other hand, could tell what was about to happen.
Now, Ayato, I want you to lie down on Chihiro's lap. What? I'm writing a doujin manga. I want to become a professional manga artist. I want you guys to be the model.
Lap pillow with 2 guys?
That's what makes it so good.
Oh, really?
My sister is writing a BL manga. It's about romance between 2 males. She uses me as her assistant when the deadline is close, so it's tough.
It can't be that difficult to model. You should cooperate so I can get better at this.
I see. If that's the case, I would like to help. Please, Ayato, lie down on my lap.
He didn't cringe at all hearing that this is BL. Okay, excuse me. I didn't know that a soft thigh is this nice.
How's my lap?
Something is missing. Chihiro, can you pat Ayato's head?
What? I thought models shouldn't move.
I can't get in the mood just by drawing something still. It's easier for me to capture the scene if you act more like a couple.
That's bullshit, but I can't talk back. Chihiro, can you do it?
Yes, of course. I'm fine with it. Okay, Ayato, here it goes.
I could feel Chihiro's soft hands gently patting my head. I could feel my heart racing. Calm down. Calm down. He's a boy.
Now, Ayato, I want you to hold Chihiro in your arms and lift him up.
Wait, I'm heavy. It'll be tough.
Don't worry. I may not look strong, but I am. Plus, it's my sister's order, so... I lifted Chihiro up. This time it seemed like he was blushing.
Ayato? Aren't I heavy?
Not at all. You're actually quite light.
Something is still missing. Chihiro, can you stare into Ayato's eyes for 10 seconds? May I?
I don't mind.
This is a little embarrassing, isn't it?
Even with a cute face, I am doing this with a boy. I have nothing to worry about, I kept telling myself repeatedly.
Ayato, I want you to whisper, Chihiro, I want you to be mine, into his ears.
Is that really necessary?
Shut it! Atmosphere is really important when making art. Just do as I tell you to.
All right. Chihiro, I want you to be mine.
Yes. Oh, yes. Great! Now hug each other.
I feel like the poses are gradually escalating.
Models don't have to talk. Do it!
Chihiro, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Chihiro was blushing hard. Being this close, he really looks like a girl. But he's a boy. A boy, I told myself repeatedly. I put up with the embarrassing poses we were forced to do.
And finally, we need a kiss scene.
No way! This I had to argue with.
Why? It doesn't count if it's with a guy.
I don't want to because it's with a guy. Keep that kind of thing within your manga, alright? Guys don't kiss each other in reality.
Oh well, I managed to draw really good scenes anyways, so I'll let you off around here today.
Sorry about that, Chihiro. My sister goes a little too far sometimes.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
The way he blushes looks completely like a girl. He's really cute. It's a shame that he isn't a girl.
So, will you sleep in Ayato's room, Chihiro?
What? Not yours?
What are you talking about? He's a boy. Unless you're okay with Chihiro trying to sleep with me.
Well, are you okay with sleeping in my room, Chihiro?
Of course!
Okay, sis. There is no reassurance that I won't try to sleep with Chihiro. Are you sure you're okay on the floor?
Of course. Being able to stay here is simply enough. Taking the bed will be too much for me.
I asked several times, but Chihiro wouldn't take the bed, so I got out the guest futon. I'll turn the lights off. Night-night.
Good night.
I tried going to sleep, but I was nervous and wide awake. I tried not to think about it, but the person next to me had a really cute face. After a few hours, Chihiro got up and left the room. Maybe he's gone to the toilet, but it seems like Chihiro is sleeping normally. Well, I guess that's obvious. We're two guys. Chihiro came back to my room, and for some reason climbed into my bed. Is he sleepwalking? Should I wake him up?
Ayato-senpai.
He was talking in his dreams. Senpai? Does Chihiro know me? I tried to remember, but I just couldn't remember any male kohai who had a face like a cute girl. What does this mean? Huh? Male kohai? If the premise is wrong, maybe... Then the hours of staying awake suddenly made me tired, and the moment I realized, I was asleep.
Ayato-senpai?
Morning. Did you sleep well?
Ayato, sorry. I must have climbed into your bed half asleep.
It's fine. You don't have to pretend anymore. You're a girl, right?
What are you talking about? I'm a boy.
Then why don't you have one?
What?
Chihiro became shy all of a sudden when she understood the meaning of my words.
Ayato, did you check?
That reaction. So you are a girl. Don't worry, I haven't touched you.
You tricked me! When did you find out?
I thought you were like a girl from the beginning. My sister told me everything. My sister told you that I liked good-looking boys, didn't she?
Well, yeah. I'm sorry.
This is the book that motivated you, right? I showed her a book. The book was a doujin manga called Please Pick Up My Love, which my sister wrote. When I was in high school, my sister made me bring her books to school and ask around for comments. I guess that has something to do with it, right?
Yes, I fell in love with you the moment I saw you when I was a first year. But I heard rumors that you're only interested in good-looking boys.
That's a complete lie. My classmates were making fun of me for bringing the books into school.
So that's what it was. When I sneaked into your classroom and was looking through your bag, I found the book, so I completely trusted the rumor.
You did what? Anyways, the things my sister made us do yesterday, it was the same stuff from that book.
That I realized. I still remember how impactful the first time I saw that book was.
I had completely forgotten until I read it over again. So that's why you passed out in front of my house. Just like the manga.
It is true that my parents passed away. When everything was hopeless, I remembered your face and then this book.
That was a really bold move. I can't really tell if you're an action maker or a passive one.
Even after you graduated, I couldn't forget about you, and I decided that I would confess my love to you someday. It was a very difficult time for me, but at the same time, I thought that this could be the chance.
You've done a great job, even putting up with my sister's orders.
That wasn't hard at all.
I'm really glad you're a girl, Chihiro. I can fall in love with you.
What?
I don't know how to say it, but I've come to really like you. I was thinking that I really want someone like you to be my girlfriend.
I'm homeless. No one will like me.
Not anymore. This is your home now.
Ayato-senpai.
Thank you for loving me. Let's have a great time together.
Of course!
Chihiro responded with a cheerful voice and a warm smile. From this moment, I swore that I would protect her at all costs.
Here you go.
Thank you for picking them up for me.
Don't worry about it.
Wow, a prince actually exists. I couldn't stop staring at a good-looking guy that I just happened to meet, without knowing that he's actually a girl. It all started a week ago. I'm now Mitsu, and when I was lying down eating potato chips, my mom suddenly threw me a traveling bag. Ow! What was that for?
I can't let you stay lazy like this anymore now, Mitsu. You need to become independent.
Huh? What are you suddenly saying?
You have everything you need in that bag, so leave this home in 1 week.
Sure.
If you understand, start looking for an apartment. You need to pay your own security deposit and keep money from your own savings.
Sure. What? What is this for real?
Of course it is. You need to learn to live by yourself.
Tell me it's a lie. No! And I started looking for an apartment. I know practically nothing, having lived a lazy life at my parents' house. I sighed with all the printouts of housing information in my hands. Oh shoot, I dropped them all. I kneeled down to pick them up and...
Are you okay?
This handsome guy appeared like a prince.
Here, are these all?
Thank you so much. He's got such an attractive aura. He's so beautiful. Oh, is it rude to say beautiful to a man?
Are you searching for a place to live around here?
Yeah.
A room next to mine has just become vacant. Do you want me to show it to you?
The room next to this prince-like handsome? That sounds like a very gorgeous apartment. I don't think I can pay the rent.
It's 3 minutes from the nearest station and 3 years old. The rent is 30,000 yen.
30,000 yen? Isn't it too cheap?
It's owned by my grandparents. Do you want to see the inside as well?
This must be some kind of fate. I decided to look at the apartment where the handsome guy lives. It's big and clean.
Do you like it?
Yes, I love it. Why is an apartment like this only costing 30,000 yen? Did something bad happen here?
It's nothing like that.
The reason why it's cheap is because its bathroom, kitchen, and dining room are shared. It was originally built as a dorm. It's kind of like room sharing. I've never lived alone, so it might be good to have someone that I can rely on. I signed a contract that day and moved into this apartment called Kanon Heights.
Are you cleaning up? I made dinner, so let's eat together.
Are you sure? Yay! This handsome guy is Asahi. He's a university student just like me, and other residents are on a long-term business trip and studying abroad. What's this?
It's not much, but it's your welcome party. The menu is just curry rice, though.
That's so nice of you, thanks! You're such a nice person.
Don't fall in love with me, okay?
Stop saying that, it's yucky. And my life with this handsome man started. We only ate together when we could so we could keep an appropriate distance. But after a week or so, we became such good friends that we practically ate together every day, In Asahi cooked for both of us. Good morning.
Good morning. Do you want coffee?
Yes, please. He looks good standing at the kitchen. He's got such a star-like aura. When I went shopping with him, I noticed girls looking this way. Of course, they were looking at Asahi and not me. Hey, why don't you have a girlfriend?
I don't know. I guess it's because there's no girl that I like. It's much easier to spend time with you.
I understand. You think of me as your best friend, right?
Don't get too close.
Oh, you're cooking now. Sorry.
It's not only that. I guess we can stay like this.
Huh? One day at dinner. I'm sorry if I screamed tonight.
Huh? What are you planning to do?
I'm planning to watch a horror movie at midnight. It was a B-movie known for unpleasant story and images. I don't like to watch grotesque movies, but my friend recommended it to me, so I decided to watch it.
Do you want me to watch it with you?
Are you sure?
I like horror movies, so I'll go to your room at night.
Wow, you saved me. We always use shared space when we spend time together, so it's been a while since he came to my room. I'd never been to his room.
You're not allowed in my room.
Okay. I guess even a handsome guy has a sexual preference or two that he doesn't want others to know. Okay, I'm done cleaning up.
Hi.
Asahi came over to my room just after midnight. Welcome! Oh, you didn't take a bath? Why is he wearing that?
Oh, are you talking about my clothes? I washed all my sweats, but they aren't dried yet.
You can wear my t-shirt then. I only had a rather tight one, but Asahi is slim, so he'll be okay.
Thanks. I'm gonna change, so look the other way.
Don't be shy.
Do you want me to boo you while watching the movie?
I'm sorry. I looked the other way, and I heard him changing. Oh, it smells nice. We're using the same fabric conditioner.
I'm done.
Phew. What?
What's wrong?
Oh, you... What? What? I could see his swelling bosom underneath that tight t-shirt. I see. He was hiding the fact that he likes to wear girls' underwear. Everyone has his own preference, so I should accept his as a friend. On the other hand, something in my mind was telling me that that wasn't the case. But they must be... So it means that Asahi's a girl.
You look weird.
Because you,
So you know now?
What are you talking about? Wow, I was eating, shopping with this with this pretty girl. I touched her so much.
Just so you know, you're the one that just assumed I'm a boy. I didn't mean to keep it a secret.
Now that I know that she's a girl, she looks so cute even when she's sulky. Why are you calling yourself like a boy?
I was called Prince when I was in an all-girls high school. My fans asked me to call myself like a boy.
Please, call yourself Ore.
And it became habit.
I can imagine her being surrounded by girls.
Oh, do you want to see me when I was in high school?
She showed me her picture on her phone. There was a pretty androgynous girl wearing a skirt.
My neighbors called me top star.
Takarazuka?
What do you think now that you know I'm a girl? You don't like it?
Wait, don't get close to me looking like that. She looked so unhappy that I had to keep a distance from her.
You'll be like that as soon as you know that I'm a girl. You used to hug me and pet me on my head. And there was a time when you got drunk and asked me to pet your head too.
I'm sorry about that. I know that you're still you, but it's hard for me to act exactly the same knowing that you're a girl. Because I can't stop my heart from beating fast. That means that I have feelings for her.
I see. And I should have kept lying to you.
Asahi, I'm really sorry.
It's okay. You don't feel like watching a movie anymore, do you? I'll just get back to my room tonight.
Yeah. Good night. Is it for real? I was trying to remember everything. She never told me that she was a man. I just assumed that she was from the very beginning. And now I'm acting differently? I feel so bad. Okay, I made up my mind. I'll treat her the same way as before. Asahi is Asahi. Her gender doesn't matter. It's not right to lose our friendship just because I feel awkward. Our relationship is so strong that it can't be destroyed by gender differences. I'm not going to think of her as a girl. I made up my mind, but...
Good morning. How do you want your fried eggs for your breakfast? Sunny side up or over hard?
I didn't know what to say when I saw her at our shared kitchen.
Hey, I'll burn your eggs if you don't tell me.
What happened to you?
I'm embarrassed when you react like that.
Asahi was wearing a long pleated skirt and her hair was set. She looked exactly like a pretty girl and nothing else. I was spending time with this pretty girl?
Now that you know, I decided to act and look like a girl. It's been so long since I wore a skirt. What do you think? How do I look?
If I have to choose between good or bad, you look awesome.
Wow, that's nice of you.
You look like a model. Oh no. I can't look her in her face. I decided not to think of her as a girl and treat her the same way as before, but it's just impossible if she smiles at me looking like this. Sorry. To be honest, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
My heartbeats are too loud when I'm with a pretty girl like you.
You mean you're excited?
Don't ask me. What? I've never been with someone with such a pretty face.
Well, I'm just glad that my plan went well. I'm going to act like a girl now, so be prepared. I'm gonna call myself like a girl from now on.
What?
Do you know why I didn't tell you that I'm a girl in the first place?
You were having fun, seeing how I had no idea, right?
That was only in the beginning. You were the only one who thought of us as just friends.
That means... She always considered me as a boyfriend material?
Okay then, I'll make boiled eggs.
She served me a boiled egg just the way I liked, but I couldn't taste it at all. Asahi likes me? Having decided to act like a girl, Asahi disturbed my feelings. She wears only a camisole top after taking a bath. She's even more pretty wearing makeup. She wears tops that show her cleavage and she smells good. I guess she's doing all that to get my attention. But it doesn't feel right to fall in love with her as soon as I notice that she's a girl. After thinking hard, I decided to leave Kanon Heights. Oh, I got a piece of eggshell inside again. I wish Asahi was with me. I started living in a different apartment, but it wasn't fun like before. It was filled with our laughter there. It's because Asahi was with me. I wonder who that is. Hello? What? Asahi?
Hi.
Asahi was standing there wearing men's clothes and looking like a man. What are you doing here?
I wanted to ask you to come back. I miss you, Naomitsu.
Asahi? Oh no. I'm so happy.
I'll pretend to be a boy if you want me to. So please, stay by my side.
She looks so cute. Okay, you win. I admit it. I love you, Asahi. I want to be with you too.
Naomitsu. I'll take advantage of you if you say something cute like that.
Don't talk like a handsome man. My heart skipped a beat against my will. A few years later, I am perplexed at my fiancé who looks better than me in a tuxedo.
You look so cool. Do you want to be on our homepage?
Don't take my bride away!